Chris Wallace is interviewing Bill Gates. Chris Wallace, I don't like this guy. He is a piece of trash. He's full of evil, and he's a leftist. And I don't know why Fox has him on there. He needs to go over to MSNBC, CNN, something like that. But he's interviewing Bill Gates, and Bill Gates is all of a sudden emerging as the expert in viruses and vaccines. He's the expert in virus and vaccines, but he came on the scene as a tech guy. Now all of a sudden he's emerging as the world expert on vaccines. We know what he's trying to do, and America should shut this stuff down. President Donald Trump should tell America, you are forbidden. Tell America and Bill Gates, you are forbidden to sell or produce any vaccines over here. All right? You're gonna produce, finance this coronavirus, and now you want to tell the world how to get rid of it? We don't want to hear it.
Precisely the kind of threat we're all facing right now. Since then, Gates has been doing everything he can to prevent a pandemic. 2 months ago, the Gates Foundation committed $100 million to fight the coronavirus.
To fight it?
Earlier, I sat down with Bill Gates to discuss what we need to do now. Bill, it took 4 months to reach 500,000 cases around the world and just 7 days to add another 500,000 cases. So how dangerous, how fearsome is this virus, and how do you see this epidemic playing out in the U.S.?
Well, this is a nightmare scenario because human-to-human transmissible respiratory viruses can grow exponentially. And, if we had kept on going to work, traveling like we were, that curve would never bend until you had the majority of the people infected and then a massive number seeking hospital care and lots of deaths. So, we've had to use quarantine, which is a old thing back from the days of the plague, as our primary tool. Fortunately, if we use that well enough, we should, towards the end of this month, start to see those numbers level off. And then if we continue countrywide, and we're testing the right people to understand what's going on, which is not the case yet, those numbers will start to go down.
See, they're using this virus as a test run. This is a test run, and you're quarantining everybody. They are test running how they can get as less violence and response from people. And the next virus they release is going to be far more deadly. Far more deadly. But this one is just a test run on how they can control the masses.
And then,
when I say they, I'm not talking about President Trump. But I'm saying that there are people in Washington, even that Dr. Fauci, and Bill Gates is going to mention him here. That guy is with the deep state and with the one world people, the one world order folks.
we can look at some degree
They don't want
of
people
opening
working.
back up.
President Trump's top health advisors are talking about somewhere between 100 and 240,000 deaths over the next 2 months. Does that sound about right to you in terms of the lethality and the length of the outbreak here in the U.S.?
Well, if we do the social distancing properly, we should be able to get out of this with a death number well short of that. It's very important that those numbers are out there because a lot of people are still thinking, hey, isn't life normal? Not waking up every day to a completely new reality. And so I was very glad that those models are out there. Dr. Fauci's doing a very good job.
Dr. Fauci's doing a very good job. This guy's a weirdo. And he's a killer. And his dad was a killer. This dude is a murderer. Don't let that little innocent kind of almost faggoty kind of presentation fool you. Murder is in this man's heart. He's no good. Okay? He's into eugenics. He's into depopulation. And he's filled with hell. And if I was President Donald Trump, I would excommunicate him from our country. But I'm going to put this video or this interview in the link. That way you can see it without interruption and you can see it in its fullness. And I'll see you on the next video.